Hey guys, so I want to shoot a quick video here and kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what we're doing with our garden. As over the years we have learned more and more about gardening, more and more, and we are finding obviously the bigger your garden is, the more work it is, and there's a lot, especially if you've only got 2 or 3 people on the homestead that have time to invest a little bit. Everybody here works full-time jobs or are involved in other ministry stuff, what have you, and so weeding becomes a major issue. And the last couple years we've been trialing and have gotten better at, and I want to show you kind of what we're doing at this point. So we have transitioned to a system whereby we lay out this 15-year landscaping cloth. Cost a little bit. I think it's about $300 or $400 for a roll of 15 feet wide by 100 or 150 feet long. And then what we do, now I've got strawberries here, these need some weeding. We just redid our strawberry beds, need some weeding. But then what we do is we go through here and we punch holes in it and put the plants directly in, and it reduces weeding to almost nothing. Almost nothing. Now obviously it's a little hard to do with onions, challenging to do with garlic, that sort of thing, but cucumbers, here we go. It's got cucumbers, and I use cattle panels to grow them up on. Got peppers. All we do is just cut holes. For these we cut slits. But I saw a little video the other day and I thought, I'll bet I can, in tomato plants right here, we got more area back there to put some new stuff in this year. But I thought, there's an idea for you. And I have been using used billboard signs during the winter time. I use it to keep all the weeds down, keep everything dead, and it's a lot easier to work with. But what we did here for sweet potatoes is I used a I'll take it down there and show you. We punched holes in here, and nice easy round holes. I'll show you how this gets done in just a second. But we do that, and we're going to plant the sweet potatoes through it just like that, as we're doing right now. And then the plan is that in the fall, or just at harvest time, we will roll back the vines and cut them off at the base, and then roll up the cloth so that we can turn around and reuse it. And then we'll dig the potatoes underneath. The ground here is super soft. We've had we dumped 8 or 10 inches of mulch on this thing, maybe 12 inches of mulch on it a couple years ago, and it has slowly broken down into this amazing soil that works really well for us. The mulch itself was free, but let me take you over here and show you what I'm doing. The trick that I saw. Now the weed guard comes this. Typically, this right here is a 6-foot wide roll. It's actually folded in half, so it's 3 feet, but it'll unfold to 6 feet. And then these are 15 feet wide. It comes in 7.5 feet long. You can see an unused roll, or it's not an unused roll, it's a partially used roll right there where we'll roll it out, and then we've pulled back the tarps. I'm going to pull it back over sections so that anything that we don't use in the garden this year I can kill. But this right here has turned out to be the trick for punching holes, and I don't know if I can do this with, probably can't do this one-handed. But essentially what I do is I have a couple bricks set up here, and I'll get this thing heated up. I'll get it to where it's torching along really good. I'll get it nice and hot, and then I can carry it over and just punch holes. And I'll just walk along. I have to turn the burner off or it melts the plastic too fast. But if the burner's off, but the end of this thing is really hot, it punches nice neat holes for me about as fast as I can walk and just hit the ground and kind of turn it about a quarter turn. So let me see if I can do some of this while you're on here. See what we can do. So it's burning. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get this thing nice and hot. Now we're going to walk over here. I've got this thing nice and hot, and I'm going to see if I can set this down so you can see how easy it is to punch holes with this thing. Just right here, my next hole, and my next hole, and I can just walk along and punch these holes, but I can't do it very well and carry the camera. So I'm going to shut that off and finish putting these in, but this is how we do it. Just to set that up, and then we will plant in each of these holes, and then we can roll this back at the end of the growing season, and then put it back out beginning of next year is the plan. So it has started raining out here, but we're rushing to try to finish these up right quick. But planting through the holes is simple as dumping. Actually, I can fold that piece back, but sticking that trowel, trying to do this one-handed, and then pushing things back over the roots. And that's just that simple. And moving right along here. Tell you what, those are all connected right there. Sweet potato slips. Now, we ordered our sweet potato slips from Steel Plant Company, I think it's called, in, I want to say it's Tennessee, is where that plant company is. And they get us great sweet potato slips every year. This year we've got, we're doing Georgia Jets and Beauregard, as well as we're trialing some a couple Japanese varieties that are purple and white, just for a change up of flavor and texture and other things. So all of that. And then oh, another quick note, the burner that I was using I got from Harbor Freight for about 39 bucks. It was really cheap. Some things from Harbor Freight are really cheap, and some things are just plain cheap. This is actually fairly inexpensive, good option. Jeremiah getting the last one there. So here we go, all the sweet potatoes in. We were expecting rain this afternoon, and we just did beat it. So I'm gonna work a little bit more on getting some of this pulled back where it should be, where it can stay for the long term. But that's the that's basic garden update for what's going on here as we get things in. Got a bunch of holes over here where I'll put in cantaloupe and watermelon. We're gonna put in some okra over there. We've already got tomatoes, peppers. The big green is horseradish. Lots of different things going on. This right here is the burner that I got. It's a Greenwood product that I got at Tractor Supply for like 39 bucks. Very, very handy, useful for burning weeds and doing other stuff of that sort as well. So, all right guys, I'm gonna try to get some things finished here before the rain comes in too heavy. I need to get my phone up under the retreat over here where it can sit in out of the rain, and I can finish doing some work. But I just kind of want to share what's going on. The greenhouse is rocking along. The blueberries down there are absolutely tearing it up. So are the herbs we've got right in here. Also, we've got raspberries started over there, and I am super excited. In fact, let me run you over there real quick. I'll take you over here real quick and take a look at it. I'm super excited. We've tried to get raspberries going for years and have not had good success. But this year, I managed to get some in, and I don't know, maybe I held my mouth right or the Father's blessing or whatever. But these right here on the end, that's our raspberries coming in now, getting started. So those are established. There's one more right here. It was going so well, and then something happened. One of the dogs must have run over it. It may recover, so we'll see what happens. But those are doing great, coming along. And the blueberries, look at this. Look at this, look at this. Woo, I'm so excited about this. Blueberries, this is gonna be our first year harvesting blueberries, and we are loaded. We are loaded right here. So, all right, good stuff. Put the phone away, and I'm gonna get back out there and finish doing some work in the garden so I can get inside as the weather comes in. All right, shalom, shalom, love you guys.